shit. Oh, whoa. I did not expect
It's been a while.
I did not expect this.
Who does expect the Alice anymore?
We've seen Alice literally oriented lineup that TNC has. We're about to find out. Welcome to the Land of Dawn. Game number 2. TNC at match point. This is step 1 on their journey to securing the upper bracket, or maybe even getting number 1, finishing Season 9 regular season at that top spot. Here we go. Yasuo on the Brody, and look at this. Ben Things making sure that SD takes his orange safely.
Yeah. So we bend things on the defense, just proc some of that passive, make him suffer if he wants to go for the deny.
All right. Was that? Did that work the way I thought it did? Did you see that? SD used a retribution and it hit the Rock Ursa.
Yeah, I mean, he still got his orange buff, but ooh. There we go. Cadenza goes down.
Punished by Escalera.
Yeah, that was a lot of stuff to do for a little bit of a denier or a slowdown here, which goes to show it's a statement to what, you know, how well TNC thought about that Cadenza pick, where they kind of expect a draw ahead, so they have a few heroes on the mid that can make him suffer if he tries to go for something fishy.
Oh, flicker in by Cadenza. Yasuo answers back. Not enough firepower on that Alice this early on.
Yeah. I think it would have worked better if, like, you know, you had a marksman that had more basic attacks, but at least NXP were able to force out the flicker. Next key rotation for NXP might be for the top lane. I think they're going to put a lot of focus here onto Yasuo. But now TNC, they have their eyes set on pressuring Donut yet again. So both teams right now are just respecting the fact that you can't allow the gold laners to freely farm. Because to answer your question, Leo, yeah, the Alice as an answer to the dive comp of TNC, Alice getting picked up by NXP makes them a dive comp as well. They're not going to be backline dependent. They're going to be the ones who can be aggressive. And because of all the sustain that you have, the healing from the shield provided by the Matilda, the healing, natural healing of the Yuzhong and the Alice, the lifesteal, that's a very strong, slow front-to-back play style as well. So if you're not going to be the type to dive it, you're going to be the type to fight the team fight slowly. But since you have a lot of lifesteal and damage, you could actually, you know, take it to TNC, and on paper, theoretically, the NXP lineup makes a lot of sense.
And if they do fall behind, like, they have some pretty good wave clear, at least in the early game, or sorry, in the late game.
Yeah.
So that's a big change from what we saw last game, where they didn't really have, like, a contingency plan, like to go for super clear. So
Wait.
that's a good change, at least for NXP.
To be fair, gotta give credit where credit is due. Nexplay Evos, did you see that? Donut scored the Clock of Destiny in under 3 minutes, despite the rotations over there. So, kid can farm.
Yeah, that's good stuff here. And again, they can kind of, that speeds up the timeline here for the Alice to actually get into gear.
This is exciting stuff. To be fair, we all scratched our heads when the Alice was picked up, but if it's farming this fast, that's going to put TNC on a different clock.
Clock, though, is definitely taking still for NXPE. Got Ben things as well in SD, getting ready to fight. They are levels ahead. They try to go for that, but they spot out Cadenza. Sides against it.
Yeah, playing it slow. Both teams trying to find an opening right now. MP getting pressured. He'll be sent back. He'll be forced to go home. And that is a
Tempest of Blades.
Tempest of Blades on the Valentina. Last time I saw that, I think it was Flap who did it for Bren. But yeah, you get the escape. It's a good mobility for a Valentina as well.
Sagitnu here forced to use the Black Dragon form to retreat. SD can smell his man. Goes for the jump. Punished underneath tier 2. Sandwiched by Cadenza and El Piso. That's a kill for Nexplay Evos.
Yeah, once again, NXPE do have that skirmishy composition again. Pretty similar to what they did last game. And it's working out a little bit better here. Just because of, you know, good decision making by Cadenza specifically.
This is something that Cadenza clearly has over his counterpart in Renegade. Very good at spotting out most plays this early on. More for baits, I think. Because look at this.
Look at how forces SD. Go for that really awkward Tempest of Blades.
Much as I love the Hitman, that's definitely a Cadenza way of playing.
Absolutely.
Wait, who took the turtle? Where'd it go?
First turtle went to the side of TNC.
Yeah,
and
they
the
got
second
shield.
TNC still?
Yep, second TNC still. They have the shields around them right now. Now NXP just again doing everything they can to hold on to the side lanes because they're pressuring down bot here. Let's see who'll get the first tower of the game.
Donut and El Piso.
Oh!
Guiding winds to help lock in the Ode. But again, TNC much faster on the trigger. Down bottom. There's a kill up top, but it's traded for down bottom. Wow, 1-for-1!
Yeah,
Cross the
Delayed
map.
damage. Where'd that come from?
I think that was Shaw Essence, wasn't it? Yeah.
From his corpse? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to be.
Alright.
So, interesting stuff.
Donut. Donut goes down. Venting charging up the Numenon Blast just for good measure. May have overestimated the amount of sustain an Alice has at about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we are seeing less and less of the Alice when it used to be so prevalent. It just gets scaled out.
Oh,
or
Cadenza
outscaled.
with the conceal play. El Piso, mere steps away. Calls it off. Not enough firepower here just yet because MP the King needed to recall, needed to go home. What are you going to see?
Whoa.
Ventings here in the Y bush. Bottom lane pushed by Yasuo.
Oh my goodness, I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but that was like 3 hits from the Brody. It's like big chunks.
What's he
of
got on
3.
him? Blade of Despair?
Blade of
Probably,
Despair,
yeah.
Either Blade of Despair and maybe he also rushed the Malefic Roar at this point. Yeah, it doesn't have the effect anymore in the turret damage, but that's still great raw physical damage. Nope, yeah, just the Blade of
The
Despair.
POD and the sword. So
the
maybe
sword.
that's why the damage output is pretty good.
Yeah, still on the way to the Malefic Roar. By the way, Cram's first item was actually a Molten Essence, and then he picked up the Dominance Ice. Interesting choice there. Very tanky built Toms that we're seeing on the hands of Cram.
You think that's a third uncontested turtle here going over the TNC, signaling that we could see them kind of skyrocket here with a lead.
Yeah. Donut, though, gonna have to answer back on an equally sustainable hero in Cram's Thams. Recalling here the Alice. Let's look at the items. Calamity Reaper.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I mean that was always been like the favorite second item pickup for Alice for the pros.
The huge. Oh, wait! Team fight up top, breaking out. Donut gets caught out by a Tempest of
Sidestep Numenon Blast mula kay Bentings.
Benting's signature move, hindi pa rin talaga. Hindi pa rin nawawala for TNC.
The sidestep PB.
Oo. Parang dito for TNC, it's the deadly combo na pinag-uusapan natin kanina and kailangan talaga ito respeto ng teams. It's all about TNC having these players making the plays.
Wow. Malefic Roar on Yasuo. Escalera also having the Genius one. Double pen. Grabe.
This is gonna be difficult para sa NXP Evos. Sobrang laki na ng laman ng TNC. And para sa side ng TNC, yung mid game ngayon, power spike nila, na-touch pa!
na-touch. Napakaganda nun. Yun yung mga tipong pwede mong i-clip at lagyan mo ng music. I-upload mo sa TikTok.
Sabay may kantang malupit.
Sabay may kantang malupit. Oo. Sinimulan. Iba yan eh. Sinimulan ni Cadenza yun na wala naniniwala sa paligid niya.
Yung mga blankong pahina.
Kaso sabi niya, ano?
Kaso ano talaga kasi dinudge ni
Escalera.
Escalera.
Gamit yung Tempest of Blade. Tapos
Nang
sinundan
kalaban.
niya.
Oo.
Susundan.
There we
naman.
go, Bentings. Okay, it will miss. There you go, finally a team fight sa Gito.
Pinuwersa lang nila. At gusto nila kunin yung Lord. At napuwersa nila yung Yuzong ultimate. This time si Escalera, meron siyang ultimate na pwede niyang gayahin kahit sino mula sa NXP. Ram already zoning out the members of NXP. Nakapwesto na ulit. Textbook TNC.
Grabe yung TNC dito.
TNC things. Plain and simple, pero rock.
Paano mo ika-counter ang isang ganitong systematic team?
Alam mo, for TNC having this Valentina, meron sila mismong counter para kay Ling.
Siya na yun.
Yung ginagaya niya, no? This previous game, ang lagi niya ginagaya si Sagito. Si Escalera naman, Ling yung lagi niyang hinahawakan. Hindi dahil sa damage, pero dun sa dodge mechanic.
Yeah. Tempest of Blades ng siya lang mag-isa.
Oo.
Walang nabato si Cadenza. Doon nalito si Cadenza.
Pag-flicker niya.
Oo yun na yun eh. Ramdam mo na yun eh. Klarong-klaro dito na ang TNC ay talagang nagliliyab pa. Lumalagablab pa ang Phoenix Army. At ayaw nila magbigay. 4-2, a low-scoring game, guys.
Nakuha na ni Escalera ang ulti dito ni MP the King.
There you go.
Na pwede din mag-initiate ng team fight or follow up.
Si MP yung ninakaw niya naman.
Pang-
IMU. Here we go.
Nakakatawa dahil back-to-back yung PNC nakita natin yung Valentina pero magkaiba yung baseline ng
Style.
bawat.
Oy, pero okay. Ginagaya mo pala ako, ha?
That's the line.
Monkey see, monkey do. MP the King. Finally getting the retribution. Getting the retaliation. The revenge. Kanina ka pa, Escalera.
Ito yung solution ng NXP. Kailangan talaga nila tanggalan ng isa dito ang TNC. That's the only way na mapagana yung lineup nila. And buy time as well for Donut for the mid game. Pero items na rin mattered now.
Okay,
Siguro gold JD, pero si Kram.
Mapapang si Graham ng Vengeance. Graham trying his best to survive this. Reach the damage. Ang mumula kayo. Ang tagal. Ang tagal,
Iboy pa rin!
Bes!
Ang unat mo!
What? Kram! What? Remarkable para kay Kram! That was one-on-one sa apat! Let's check the instant replay!
Oo, Bloodlust Axe lang tapos Dominance Ice and Vengeance of course. May balik din kasi wala pang damage yung NXP. Ang taas din kasi ng level ni Kram, level 13. Yung iba wala talaga silang damage.
Ang lupit ni Kram, it's Kram time! Sobrang binuhos lahat ng NXP. Yung damage nila kay Kram, pinindot lang ni Kram yung Vengeance at Coterant Inferno.
Alam mo ano sinabi niya?
Oh,
All of that for a drop of blood.
wow. Binuhos nyo lahat
All of that.
for a drop of blood. Kram making his mark.
Iba talaga pag may Vengeance.
Iba talaga.
Can take on fort.
Grabe,
Kailangan ko to i-try.
apat na kalaban yun. Nagalit na si Kram man. Si Bad Kram.
Si Bad Kram.
Something in the way.
At alam mo ba, sa presensya pa lang, siya ang nagpapalabas ng back signal.
Mama. Kinailangan mag-back ng NXP Evos from that. At yung
Hindi
zone
ko-
out na rin na nagagawa dito ni Kram may kakaiba na 0 deaths, 0 kills, 1 assist.
Grabe. Nagpro-procrastinate na ang NXPE.
At nag-gradient armor na which means na yung damage output ni Donut hindi pa ganun ka tanggap ng NXP Evos. Kulang pa, kumbaga. At hindi man lang sila nakapwesto dito sa Lord
Ang
Fight.
lupit, ang
Sobrang
lupit.
linis.
Ang linis ng TNC. It's 4-3, guys. 4-3. Pinili ng NXPE ang late game. At binigay yun ng TNC. Sabi ng TNC, sige, gusto nyo late? Gusto nyo late? Mag-cram kayo ngayon. 0-0-1. But how do you win this kung apat na nga kayo, hindi nyo pa mapatumbay yung isa?
Yeah.
Momentum breaker ng TNC.
Wala, may Demon Hunter Sword naman doon siling pero wala siling nung 4v1 na yon.
Yes.
So if ever na doon siling, pwede pa siguro
Sunog.
nilang makuha ito. So that wasn't the case.
So it's all in MP the King for the damage output. Ito yung sacrifice na sinasabi natin kanina, Wolf. Kapag meron kang alis sa lineup mo,
Yung late game, kailangan talaga papagana. Pero si MP nasa likod,
mag-aabang siya ng pwedeng pumesto. Pero mukhang libre yung magiging tower this time. Napagamit sa ginto ng Black Dragon. There you go. Sa ginto binabanatan ngayon ni Asuo. Nandito si MP the King. Titignan natin si MP the King ngayon. MP the King sumugod na. MP the King. It's Tempest of Blades. MP the King makakuha siya ni Sai. Asuo is down. Sabay kasi na mga dominant tayo sa ina. Nagabon na ang NXPE. Pero Ben, things happen. Si Donut ay nandun din na nag-dip. Tatlo na wala sa Evos. TNC hindi pa rin pagbibigyan. Neglecting NXPE para sa kanilang 1 point. TNC, nice G. Pwede mo nang ilista dahil may bago ng libro. At ayan ay ang textbook TNC.
Play mo na yung Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. That is TNC. Rising to the simple things and execution at ang kanilang picks talagang nagmatter ngayon.